Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm just gonna show you Tag Heuer Formula 1. I reviewed Formula 1s before. You just do a search EDC Gunner Formula 1 and it will pop up some videos. However, I haven't touched upon Chronograph version. So this is a Chronograph version. It's powered by Ronda movement, not ETA. It used to be powered by ETA, but then ETA at a certain point pulled the plug and said, hey guys, you're not one of us. We cannot sell you any movement, so I'm sorry, look elsewhere, see ya, wouldn't wanna be ya, and stuff like that. So they are buying Ronda movements. Ronda movement is also Swiss made. It's a bit lower grade, it's a bit cheaper than the ETA, but I see nothing wrong with it. It's a decent quartz movement. It's not like one of those cheap, nasty Asian quartz movements that are just horrible. Formula 1, in my head, this is how I see Formula 1, was always a watch that's for some average guy who's a Formula 1 enthusiast, who's probably American, European, Western European, and something like that. And you go and you want to buy your first nice watch, and you go and buy a Tag Heuer Formula 1 because it's cool, it has a formula in it. And this watch helps you get into watches and understand watches, and you become, not often that you become a watch enthusiast who is now buying proper watches. So I'm calling this watch good watch for non-watch enthusiast guys. So if you're a watch collector, watch enthusiast, you probably look down on this watch because it has a Ronda movement and whatnot, and it's quartz. But don't mind these people; those are just watch snobs, and I'm one of the watch snobs. But I can get where this watch is coming from. This is for your normal day-to-day guy who likes to have a nice fancy watch from Tag Heuer. It's a Swiss made, hey, but the truth is, Tag Heuer for watch snobs is not very prestigious brand because of the Rolex and Patek Philippe and Vacheron Constantin, which costs several thousands and thousands of dollars. So this is just for normal people, normal Swiss watch, and it works great. It has a sapphire crystal, stainless steel case, brushed finish, a brushed band, has a nice band. The clasp here could be better quality. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just 10 pressed tin. That's not up to standards for watch enthusiasts. I like watches, so this could be a lot better done. And there are Certina watches and Longines watches, they make this better. And Tag Heuer is much more expensive than those watches. So the only downside of this watch is its price. But again, if you're buying this watch just once and you're not gonna go into watches, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. But if you're just a watch enthusiast, I'm speaking this from my own perspective because I like watches. I collect watches. So I got this one. Every once in a while I will buy Formula 1. And I wear it. I like to have a quartz piece in my collection because I have a baby boy now and I cannot wear a lot of watches when I'm handling him and until he gets bigger, and I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt him and I'm gonna scratch him and whatnot. And when I want to go outside, I need to wind and reset all my watches, so it's very convenient for me to have just one quartz watch I can grab and go. That is the issue with automatic watches. You need to wear them at least a certain part of the day so they keep running, or you need to reset them and set the time and date, and it's a headache. But if you are a true watch enthusiast, it's a headache you like. So nothing wrong with that. It has a sapphire crystal, has a 3 registers. This is your minute counter, this is a split second counter, and this is just a second hand. The chronograph you activate by, you have a pusher A, pusher B. This is a crown, it's screw down crown, water resistant, 200 meters. This watch, it's very water resistant, so you can swim, wear and use it every day. It's not gonna go bad. So you activate pressing the pusher A, and you stop it by pressing the pusher A again and reset with the pusher B. So that's how you operate the chronograph. You can time your cooking, or you can time your laps or whatnot. It's very interesting and neat, but it's a bit gimmicky because I can tell you're gonna use your stopwatch from your phone or something else. On the case back, you have a solid case back. Says here sapphire crystal, water resistant, 200 meters. Very nice watch. Looks and feels sporty on the wrist. It's 43 mils across the diameter. I will put you specs in the description box, so you click there, see more, the arrow down, and you will see all the specs you want to see and the pricing and links and whatnot. And yeah, very nice. Sits very nicely. 43 mils across the diameter. My wrist is 7.5 inches, so you can have that to compare. And I think during the time this bezel, the black bezel, which is probably aluminum, but it's PVD coated or something, will get and pick up some scratches even from wear and tear normal. So if you can get the normal steel bezel or something like that, but that's about it. So Tag Heuer is not a brand that is very well regarded among the watch snobs because of their turbulent history. Before, this brand was a Heuer, and it's called Heuer. Heuer. It's not Heuer or Heuer and whatnot. It's a Tag Heuer, and it was a very serious watchmaker, watch brand. They make some serious movements, great watches, but the quartz crisis hit them in the 70s, and some suits came along and bought off the brand, and they added Tag to the name, and in the 90s they produced a lot of ugly watches, low quality plasticky brands. I'm sure they sold okay back in the days in the 90s. I haven't been around buying watches then, so I'm sure they sold okay, but now they aged very poorly, so it gave a brand a bad name and bad reputations. Nowadays Tag Heuer is trying to make some nice watches. This is the entry level line, so in my opinion the best Tag Heuer to get is the Tag Heuer Carrera or Tag Heuer Monaco. Also, they make some nice aqua racers and whatnot, automatic, mechanical, of course. But for entry level, run of the mill, everyday beater, this is great watch, and I see nothing wrong with it. Even though it has a random movement and whatnot, it's still okay. It still works. It's great. It's gonna serve you probably as good as ETA, and it's not their fault. The ETA is not selling them anymore. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'm EDC Gunner, and if you want to see this watch in non-chronograph version, just do a search EDC Gunner Tag Heuer Formula 1 or EDC Gunner Tag Heuer. You will see all my reviews from Tag Heuer. So thank you for watching once more, and see you in the next one.